is up, my loves? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you stay. Today we're going to do, of course, an unboxing video with me. I had received a few plushies that I wanted to share with you guys and do a little bit of a review on. Not really too much of a review. I just wanted to share them with you. They all came at different times, so it's not all one company, it's 3 different ones, if that makes sense. I'm just going to get into it. The first one I did, Squishable was having a sale, and some of their regular sized, which are pretty big, they're probably maybe 16, 18 inches, plushies were on sale for 10 bucks. So I got the Gothic tree. Now, this is amazing. I have a bunch of their stuff. I have their giant Mothman behind me. You guys can't really see him. I have their Plague Doctor, the giant version. Like, they're, like, you know, $150, $200. And now I got this little guy. I'm going to use him for, like, you know, a display kind of thing when I put up my Halloween tree. I was going to use him as a cuddle buddy, you know, to watch horror movies and stuff. But I decided not to because how they made him, instead of him being one piece, he's like, I don't know if you can really see, but like they stitch him together on every little, I don't know what you call that, branch, I guess. Like the lighter gray color. Yeah, he's stitched onto here. And no matter how good of a stitching job, I have kids. You know what I mean? And if they wanted to snuggle it or they want to jump on it or, you know, no matter how good it is, eventually it's going to fall apart. Everybody knows it. I can fix it if it does, but I'd really prefer if it didn't. So it will be used as a display item. I thought it was super cute. Oh, and another thing, it's like, I like the quality. I'm not bashing it. They just, you know, the separate pieces and whatnot. I just think that it's more for display purposes, decoration piece than what it is to be snuggled with or hugged while watching a scary movie. It's more of something that you'd want to just kind of sit up and display to peeps. I ordered this guy March or April, and I finally got him. It's from Youtooz. It is the 15-inch weighted Demogorgon plush. I do believe it's 15 inches. But it's from Youtooz. I think he's 40 bucks. And I absolutely adore him. I mean, he is just the cutest. And the little details, like if you look at his chest, he's got like little detail there and little boobies. And then on his back, he's got detail as well, which would be a little bit better if they actually stitched it correctly and maybe have done like the ending stitch closer to his butt. That way the details actually looked a little bit better. He is weighted. And it's mostly on his belly and his paws. Or not his paws, his feet and his hands. None in his head, but his head is super soft. It's like a velvet material. I highly recommend it if you're Stranger Things fans and you like weighted plushes. It is so nice. So nice. 10 out of 10, bro. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for my my tree too. I mean, like I said, I like to use, sorry, I had an itch. I like to use certain plushies for display pieces that are unique and can bring it all together. You know what I mean? The next up, I ordered as soon as they dropped the Build-A-Bear Halloween plushies because I like to, like I said, incorporate them in some of my decorations, and I had to get the spider. Now, I love this guy so much. I've been hunting for a good spider plush ever since I've seen the little Lucas jumping spider little animation. And the closest you could get was probably Temu and all that, but they were so small. They're really cute too, and they're actually good quality, but they're so small. This is actually, he's a big boy, and you can actually get smells. They have new smells out for them. I don't know if you guys know. It's spider's legs or something, and there's bat's wings, and I think something witch's brew or something like that. I don't know. But I got Aragog. I got the brown spider. We were going to name him after the Harry Potter spider. Very soft, I forgot to say. First of all, his eyes are amazing. and he's very soft, like super soft. Like, I love this type of material. And sometimes Build-A-Bear can disappoint. Now, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying from somebody that has collected a lot of them and sold a lot of them, they can sometimes disappoint with the material or the stitching. Not always, and it's not where they stitch, where you have to get it stitched and stuffed. I'm talking about sometimes the stitching on things, like it already comes apart or it's already ripped. But they did a really good job on these bears. And the material, the quality, I looked and double checked, and none of them are ripped. I just kind of wish I would have got the smell, so I'm going to take them back to the store and get the smells put in them if I like them, because I'm not going to get something that I don't like. But I got the spider. I got the owl cauldron. This is super adorable. It has a plastic piece on its butt, so that way you can sit it and display, which I kind of really want to do, because it is just the cutest thing in the world. And it comes with little drips coming out. His little happy feet and his little wings. I mean, he's super, super soft, super squishy. Nice material. Like I said, they didn't disappoint this year, and they did really good on their quality as well. And last but not least was the infamous and forever out bat. I didn't think I was going to like him because of the posable wings and everything like that, because making plushies with crochet myself and using wire, everybody knows that it breaks over time, or that sometimes it'll rip or pop through, and stuff like that can really, 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 really suck. And I'm still not a fan of it. I'm not going to lie. I really wish they would have just stuffed his wings firmly to where they just stayed open. I don't see why the need to have to put wire and stuff, because wire, it's dangerous. Not only is it dangerous if it snaps, it can poke through while you're sleeping, poke you, scratch you, you know, especially if you're a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many bad things about wires. Now, like I said, this is my opinion. You're entitled to yours, but I do make plushies, and I had to make a pretty big, 4-foot Demogorgon. And to get him to be able to move and walk and his petals to open, I had to use wire. And so that my wire didn't have problems, I had to coat it in electrical tape, like abundance of it. That way, if the little kid that bought it, which she did, decided to constantly pose it and move it, I didn't have to worry about it popping through, because it could pop through the crochet quicker than it could pop through the material. You know, so this isn't coated. And it's two pieces of wire bent. Actually, it's a piece of wire, probably. It feels like it's bent down at the tip, and it curves around, and it goes up into his neck somehow. I don't know what it's attached to, because I don't feel anything in the body. Maybe they stitched it in. I'm not sure. But I mean, it's cool, because you know, you can fold his wings up and unfold his wings, but after a while it's gonna snap. So I love him and his face, and he's just the cutest, and I'm obsessed with bats. And you know, if it breaks, I can just rip them apart, take the wire out, and put them all back together again, and stuff it the way I would have chose to make him. So it's not a big deal to me, but I'm just letting people know out there with kids, because we all know kids love Halloween, kids love bats, and the posable arms. Eventually, it's going to break through. Eventually, it's going to poke or hurt somebody, and they could have a lawsuit on their hands. So just be warned when you guys get stuff like that, you know, what you're doing and what you're giving them. But other than that, I still say he's a 10. I did say 10 out of 10 on all these plushies. They're all built very well. They didn't have any imperfections or flaws. No rips, no tears. The material's fantastic. The weighting on the one is fantastic. And they're all very unique, especially for the season. And all of them can be used in a display piece if you choose to. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I'm crazy about, is having like a really super comfy couch with, like, I crocheted a bunch of Halloween blankets. So, you know, with Halloween blankets on there, and then you've got your, like, I like to decorate them with stuffed animals on the couch and switch them out every so many days, or hang the spider in my spider webs that I put up on my what is it called? My window bar, you know, the bar that goes and holds your curtains. I don't know what the name of the bar is, but yeah. I like to tie, you know, get some yarn and tie their little feet onto the web, and it hangs there perfectly fine. So I'm very happy and very thrilled, and I just wanted to share with you guys, just so that you guys know what you're getting, you know, and you get to take a quick look at it before you choose to go and spend $36 or $40 on a Build-A-Bear or $40 on the Demogorgon. Now the $10 tree, that's a steal, but at the same time, I think that sale's over. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, because I haven't been back yet to the site to look at anything else, because I'm trying to save money for more animatronics and stuff like that this year. We're going to see if we can get some more. Every year we try to get at least one or two that we really like. So stay tuned for that as well. So that's pretty much it for the video. If you liked it, leave a comment down below. You know, let me know. Did you guys get any Halloween plushies from Build-A-Bear or Squishable? Or did you guys order anything from YouTube and was disappointed or happy, or just care to share, you know? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I said, comment down below. We do answer back. We do talk to our people. And, you know, if you have an opinion, yeah, you feel free to state it. I'd love to hear it. So until next time, keep it spooky, people. Peace.